So Bitcoin right now, I believe, has just created a final bottom. It's creating a big, massive V bottom right now, a false breakout, and the start of a slingshot move. And I want to share with you all the details. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. So traders, what I'm about to share with you right now in this video can be incorporated across all different types of markets. In fact, this is my #1 type of trading pattern I see before I get my entry signal on my trading system, which I teach you for free. First link in the description. You can join my next webinar and I'll teach you all the details to my trading system for free, and then you can start to apply it to your own trading. The big thing that I'm noticing right now is we're getting all three components. We're getting the V bottom, we're getting the false breakout, and then I believe the slingshot move is coming really soon. So here's the thing. So looking at Bitcoin, the first thing I do say is that one thing I've seen time and time again happen when it comes to the weekly charts here is, check this out. So this is a 24 moving average, right? If I just open this chart right up now, this is a 24 moving average, and you can see what actually happened here. We're on a 24 moving average is trending up very strongly. See that through there? Now we actually made a low, and what happens a lot of the times is this, is you would get a this. There you go. So you would get the support, you get the flush down, and then what happens is you get the flush down past support, but then you get the move back up, and then that will be the start of then another move to the upside. I've seen this so many times, and this here is a bit of a false breakout, so a false breakdown to create this slingshot pattern. Now you never know exactly if it's going to be that. So the big thing I always keep an eye out for, this is the weekly chart, the big thing that I always keep an eye out for is what does the daily chart actually give us? And I've been waiting to see what this does here. And now, right, the daily chart to the right, let's just open this up a bit more, right? The daily chart to the right, what are we getting here? Strong down, strong back up. See the big V bottom? So that's a V bottom on the daily chart. Now, this is where it gets really awesome. When you start to wrap it around with what's happening, okay, we're in a very strong bull market. This overall pullback in the markets right now that we're getting. And what's happening right now also is the fact that we are seeing Bitcoin right now creating this massive sort of false breakout or false breakdown to create a slingshot move back to the upside. And so I do believe we're going to start to see, I do believe this is a final bottom in Bitcoin, and I do believe now we're about to see this is it might not go straight up, right? So meaning, you know, it may do something like that. It may do something like this first, and then it may go like that, or it may go up like, you see what I'm saying here? I believe the path to destination is 100,000 now with Bitcoin, and I believe. And the good thing about this is that, especially once we start to really break above, let me just clone you, right? Especially when we start to really break above these highs up here, this high up here. So there's a few steps that I see here. The first step is the breakdown, but the breakdown, notice the moving average is still strong trending up. That means there's strong trend. So there's a strong trend and strong momentum. So this is just a false breakdown. And then now getting a false breakdown, which creates the slingshot move. I'll give you an example of a trade that I did, okay? This also happened on gold, but I'll give you I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about, AMWD, right? So this is a trade that I took last year, right? So this is the weekly chart here. Now I took it on the daily chart, but this is the weekly chart. Why did I take this? See how it's pretty much the same sort of thing here? Look at this here. So what is this? The moving average. See how the moving average is strong trending up. What did the market do? It came up, came down, found support, flushed down past it, which created the slingshot move. It's the false breakdown, but the moving average is still up strongly. So therefore that created the slingshot move. That was more like a slingshot because it was pulling back and then away we go from there, right? So that's what I'm seeing through there for when it comes down to the good old the Bitcoin market. So if I go back to, let me just bring this here. If I go back to Bitcoin now, let me go back to Bitcoin now. The Bitcoin. Look what's happening right now, right? See how it's the exact same sort of thing. What is this? Check this out. So guys, I'll tell you right now, if you guys really need some help, I'm your man. I can really, really, really help you understand these markets and understand these patterns. And when you see it, you get a much more understanding of what's coming, and then you can take advantage of it, and then you can make some money. So look at this here. Look how strong that is. Remember I said before? It's pretty much the exact same thing, right? Up, down, flush down, and then possibly then on the way back up. So I believe we've created a massive, massive bottoming pattern right now in Bitcoin. And it's the exact same type of pattern we see. I see this time and time again, is that it gives you this false breakdown. It gives you this breakdown to flush out the weekends. And then it turns back right around. And I call it like a double donut. I'm being polite here, a double donut. Why? Why a double donut? Well, the first donut is what? For people that have actually gone long through here, where are their stops? Probably down through here somewhere. So what does the market do? Run the stops. First thing, okay? That's the first donut. First, I'm being polite when I say donut, right? Now, what's the second donut? The second donut is people like, oh, Bitcoin's breaking below support. Then now there's the camp. First, the camp of where they're putting their stops, they get stopped. Second camp is now, oh, it broke past support, now let's go short. And they go short, and then it stops them out. So the longs get stopped out, the shorts get stopped out, and then it makes a big move. So professional trading, what I've learned when it comes to this pattern here, you stand aside, right? You don't do anything. You don't buy it there. You don't put your stops there. You don't try to go short there. And now, why would you not go short here? Because the big weekly trend is still very strong to the upside. All right. And so what would you be waiting for? You wouldn't want to be looking to go long and have you stop there. You wouldn't looking to go short. What would you be looking for? Something to say we are now creating this big, massive V bottom in the market. So there we go, traders. Hope that helps you out. Traders, first link in the description, or go to johnsfreegift.com. Join my next webinar presentation, and I will teach you exactly what you need to do to go to stop yourself from losing money. I was $250,000 in debt, and then I figured out exactly through mentors, a plan, a process, what I had to do to actually stop and actually start to make money. If you actually want to become good at this thing called trading, then you need to start learning and treating it with respect, right? That's what we need to start doing from there. Then I'm going to teach you my actual trading system, and then I'm going to teach you how I scan the markets. And also, I'm going to talk to you more about how I actually went through cancer. I went through cancer back in 08, 09. And that was a period of time which was a very, very, very big blessing. And that really transformed my trading, which actually made my success go up. So anyway, I'll talk more about that on the webinar there. So first link in the description there, guys, or go to johnsfreegift.com. Join that right now, and I'll see you guys real soon.